Hi, today we are playing a really short match against Oops All Spells, but it's important to not get it wrong. So first thing, here's the deck list. I'm playing the exact 75 from Eureka. And the first step is don't be lazy, look the opponent up, for example on MTG Goldfish. And we see the opponent plays lots of Oops All Spells because in October there are 2 trophies, and so you get around 1 trophy in around 32 leagues, which is like 160 matches on average. So yeah, we can assume this will be probably at least some kind of combo. And this hand isn't great either. I mean, it's maybe playable against Tempo or something because we have a Psychic Frog, 2 lands and a push, and maybe we find a Brainstorm to get rid of the Edge and the Oracle, or we can get wasted and do something with the Edge, or we draw into Doomsday. But this is probably combo, so we need to mulligan. And we are on the draw also, so we don't even have a ponder. So the next hand has a Force of Will. Okay, so we keep it. And we can bottom either the Petal or the 3rd land. I think, let's see, because we need the Psychic Frog as a pitch card, but in case the opponent is not on combo, we may need the Fatal Push, but I think we can probably bottom a land here in case we need the push. So we bottom the land and let's see what happens. And opponent pitches Simian Spirit Guide, Elvish Spirit Guide, plays Mana Morphose. We let this through because we want the opponent to commit the maximum amount of resources, and there's a Necrodominance, and we hope the opponent doesn't have a Pact of Negation, and the opponent scoops, and we go on to the next game. Oh, and we also don't need the Cavern of Souls because they don't usually counter our spells, except maybe with a Chancellor trigger, but by that point this should already be gone. So okay, we are opening in the second game. We have no mana source, we have no force, we have to mulligan it. We have a hand which has a Psychic Frog and a Daze, and this is also not good enough because we are on the draw, so we need a Force of Will. So this is the kind of hand that I would have always kept previously because I really hate mulliganing and going down 2 cards. So this is why maybe you think this video is not necessary because it's so short, but I think this is important. Maybe some other people are also really reluctant to mulligan like me and really hate going down to 6 or especially to 5. But in those kind of matchups, like Oops All Spells is one of the most all-in combo decks where you can do it. And here we have Force Blue card, which is great. So we can, for example, get rid of the Lotus Petal and the Ponder, or the Lotus Petal and the Frog, okay? Because, yeah, we just want to survive. And the opponent reveals a Chancellor of Annex trigger, which counters our first spell, unless the player pays 1, which he cannot do, and there's a Lotus Petal. Okay, Summoner's Pact, which means the opponent will probably lose if they don't win this turn. Okay, Wild Cantor, we let this through also. And there's a Necrodominance, and we force pitch Ponder to get rid of the Chancellor trigger, and we force again, and we win the game. So yeah, so it's really, and we win the match. It's really short, but I hope you will watch it maybe, and maybe you remember, okay, scout your opponent if you can, don't be lazy, and don't be scared to mulligan against Oops All Spells.